Let me get some grades for this draft. Let me get some grades. Um, Abdul Carter, pick number 3, just based on the pick, that's an A. You got the best. You got the best edge rusher, the best pass rusher in the draft. It's not even close. Um, with you've got the highest ceiling for an edge rusher in the draft. So I think that that's an A, not an A plus, but an A, because I still think that there was some things, right? But I'll give them an A for for that pick. Round 1 pick 25 Jackson Dart. I give this a C plus. I give it a C plus because they gave away draft capital that to me is valuable. They moved up to 25th to take a quarterback, and if they love the quarterback that much, they probably should have just took him straight away. I'll give this a C plus because they gave up very valuable draft capital for this. I'm not a big fan of that. Darius Alexander at pick 65, defensive tackle. I give this an A. I think that they got for a third round pick, I thought they got one of the best defensive tackle talents left out there. Now they could have went to another position again if they were trying to add wide receiver, which clearly they were not. I think that could have been a place that they added a really, really awesome wide receiver to the team. But for a defensive tackle, because they were coming off the board hot and heavy to get Darius Alexander at 65, still, I'll give that an A. Round 4, Cam Scatterboo. I give Scatterboo a B, a solid B. As a 5'10", 220-pound running back, he can be the lightning, but he does have a lot of wear and tear on those legs, a lot of yards. We all know that running backs only have a certain amount of carries in them. He spent 4 seasons getting the ball, getting getting all of the sweat ran out of him. 2 years at Sacramento State, getting the brakes ran off of him. Then 2 years at Arizona State, getting the brakes ran off him. So I give it a solid B because he's a really good talent who I think will be a fan favorite. So I'll give that a solid B. It's a great pick because I think he fits that Thunder role. Is just a different type of Thunder that we're used to. Round 5, Marcus Imbo. I'll give that an A minus. Again, I don't think he was the best offensive lineman on the board. I think he was the most versatile offensive lineman on the board. So if you get the most versatile offensive lineman on the board at that point in the 5th round, I'll give that an A minus. Round 7, tight end Thomas Fidone. He's a developmental guy. He's had some injuries. He's a dude who still has athleticism and is known more for his blocking. I'll give that a C. The Corey Black, I'll give that a D. Corey Black, I just think they have Corey Blacks on the team already. Add this to a long list of cornerbacks that they've brought in this regime that we haven't seen turn into much because they all kind of mimic that same look, right? They all have that same type of look.